in the worst possible segue, talking about pulling out in quality, Quinn, how about giving us a recap? After all, we did pull out of the streets of Elturel and into this great place.
Peter, the Opal is
Can I even
here.
remember enough to do a recap?
Genocide
Let me
over
see.
that much.
Crabs.
Ethnic cleansing in a local church.
That's a lot of crabs. Alright, I can give it a shot. Well, we sort of continued on our journeys in Elturel. We've been doing a lot of interesting things. We finally crossed the bridge. Got and deactivated it and made some very interesting introspections about turning the bridge off. And then we had some more encounters within the city as we traveled. I think we honestly spent a lot of the session itself killing crabs and dogs.
Crab rave.
But yeah.
Yeah, so Gark, you weren't here. Did speak with Q. He needs a bit more time. There's some shit going on. At least he did message me after 3 weeks. But yeah.
Well, at least he's consistent.
So, did come to this ye grandiose, think of other words to stall the people, Matthew, but don't really, church, where it wasn't exactly the best kept conditions. Everyone saw what was going on, but everyone's biggest question, which I feel really should have been Wizards of the Coast, is how can we justify crabs? See, he gets it. And so, I'll do is a quick unpause, as you now have your freedom of movement, if you will.
Before we head off,
sorry.
Corby had found some stuff that he was to ask the magic people, which is Farcival and Opal, if they reckon they were magical. He's got 2 potions, the longsword that the white dragon had, Avashi, that's it, and 2 nice daggers. He just approach and ask if any of you thought these were magical.
Can I take this sword? I can't really smell potions.
Smell them?
Yeah.
I'm a good arcana.
Right.
Yeah, is it Arcana?
Arcana works, yeah. What are you touching up on there with the Arcana, Farcival?
Just like any of like the potions related to seeing anything that really catches my eye, anything about them.
The longsword is a very standard longsword. Nothing too special about it. Very old and tattered. Definitely been through the ringer, shall we say. Opal, looking at the potions.
I grabbed the sword.
Oh, you grabbed the sword?
Okay.
Well, a 10 is a 10 here. 8 plus 2 plus 10, the same thing. So it's jagged and old. Magic items don't usually have anything like that. They're usually always quite pristine. So this here is just a very plain bog standard longsword that a few people in the party do rock with. Farcival, give it to you. The daggers are also in a very similar condition. Warped, dirty, blunted in places. Non-magical there. The 2 healing potions, however, well, that just... Yep.
I love this DM. Makes more mistakes than we do.
with that knowing look at muttering that comes out of Farcival's, I think Farcival's probably just thinking out loud and saying that. He'll give one of the potions to Farcival and one of the potions to Grifften.
Farcival,
Friendship
I
potion.
have a very important question for you relating to the hells. Why are the crabs?
That's honestly a question that I am not equipped to answer. Maybe I
Imagine the
actually have no idea.
size of a creature that they came out of.
Huh?
Imagine the size of a creature that they came
Well,
out of.
no, I heard you. I'm just a little dumbfounded at the
You should be
words that came
tasting
out
it,
your mouth.
That's the first for Grifften.
So,
What, the crabs?
Okay. Yeah.
Grifften has
but
encountered
you-
crabs before, just not in the form of creatures.
Are you implying that crabs come from larger crabs?
Well, yes. Typically, the parents are larger than the spawn.
I suppose if you're thinking that they're adolescents, but okay.
Tom, who was it you gave? It was Grifften and who else?
Farcival.
Farcival, okay, I'll throw on the
So-
Farcival sheet just now.
Occasionally gets hit hard. I think
Farcival's
The other
already got
two are-
two on there.
You know, I have healing potions. I probably could have identified them.
To be completely fair, given that you already have had healing potions, some of you still actually have them in your inventory. Yeah, I might have said the 2 healing potions, but I was going to say it doesn't take a genius to realise they are healing potions. So I was writing. There you go.
we're good at Farcival because he keeps getting hurt. So, and the other two are tougher. So
Our warlock, just squishy.
I was writing down healing potions and like just wrote what I was thinking. But yeah,
and Corby would also offer the longsword to Grifften, but I don't know if he'd want it or not.
Actually, yeah, he'd like it.
He offers it to you, sort of like if you're a vanquished foe type thing.
Yeah, he'll
I'll throw on payment.
he'll give you.
Uh-oh.
He'll give you. I already have anything to give. He'll give you a firm handshake and a nod. That should be worth
This
enough.
infernal cube.
That is
Give you a
enough.
free of violation.
Any more would be far too much.
He'll give you a good touch.
The sword was
Oh, no.
regular, yeah? Or did you say that it was completely rusted?
A regular longsword. It's a bit dull near the hilt and kind of, very much aged. Still serviceable, still usable by all other, metric.
Right. Just gonna assume Griffin knows it's a piece of shit sword.
Yeah, as you enter, I'll give you the reread once more. At the top of the stairs leading to the cathedral is an archway that opens into a long hall containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Thorm, but other infernal magics of Avernus have warped the others to represent the likeness of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword.
What kind of luminous? Pink? Yellow?
Can I see if I recognize the figure?
That's a good question. How the fuck would they know it's luminous, Wizards of the Coast? It's made of stone!
Well, it's a hell-altered statue. Maybe it's glowing.
Or
Or it's really shiny.
Yeah, I'll just say that there's like bits of metal through it that seem to glint in the light of the burning area. I don't know. How did they do that? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Where have you been before? Give me an Arcana check.
Local McDonald's.
Ripper.
I didn't realize you were
I might say
talking.
religion. Sorry. Whoever wanted to know. Tom, I don't think your modifier is any different. For Arcana to that.
It's for religion, but Arcana
Yeah.
is fine.
Same pluses on there to my knowledge. Arcana. Oh, you got +4 in religion, so it's actually a higher roll. Corby,
roll
you-
D4.
Rupert, you can roll a d4 if you want on that, yeah? Oh,
Sweet.
15. Yeah. You get this strange inkling yourself, Rupert. Whereas Corby, you've seen it before. You went into that room, you took a look around, you had a good nosy around the Van Thamper villa. Rupert, you're able to put two and two together. Zariel, that is.
So that's what she looks like more.
How long has it been since Elturel came down to hell?
Say about
A week, isn't it?
a week, 2 weeks. Given by the time it also took you to travel and get here, say about 2 weeks.
So these
Poor
statues have
sods.
probably not been built in that time. So there's something else happened to them.
Yeah. It's very simple. Something else has happened to it. As you are looking round as well, you can see that an awful lot of the holy requilary, the beautiful images of what should be angels and gods, have been replaced with devils and archdevils. It's very easy to assume that it is some form of magic at play. But not like, not like your illusion or conjuration, but something much more nefarious and worse. Hellhound.
From a first glance, is there anything in these, I guess, the patio, I'm not sure what to call it, directly
Foyer.
to the left and right? Oh, foyer, thank you.
No people or items in that regard. There's nothing that's there in that regard. You can tell that this was just kind of like your standard sort of church foyer area where people would come to sit after sermons and services, or if they were looking for some guidance.
Can I make a type of check to kind of investigate the statues? Because I noticed that they're not symmetrical, and I'm wondering, or Griffin is wondering, if they can be moved or something in that regards.
Let me see. You're behind enough passive perception, I'll say, that in looking at it, there doesn't seem to be any scuff or scrape marks to indicate that they have been moved on the floor, nor on their pedestals. Whichever way the statue is facing, the little placard that would be there, or is there, is facing that same direction.
Alright, so they just seem regular. Cool.
Hey, Scottish.
Yes,
As I'm sort of like peering into the room, do I hear any more, like, because I know all those forces just came out, do I hear any more creatures or people up ahead?
No. It seems quiet now. You mainly hear the cracking of some of the flames still burning from bits of the floor that have been destroyed, or the sconces.
Are there any bodies or anything like obviously visible in the main area?
Surprisingly, no bodies visible. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anyone having battled here either.
Seems like whatever Tarsifal summoned ate it all up.
Is
Or the
this
crabs?
is this something particular? Because it's like a statue, and it's the only one that I can see in the area. I was wondering if it's something interesting like the one outside.
What's the statue? Could you give a pin?
This thing right here, is this just like a broken pillar on the map or something?
Oh, no. That one there is a statue that has been very heavily damaged by the impact you also seem to be standing in. But it was a statue to Thorm.
Oh, right.
I'll say so. As you're standing here, you're standing directly in front of a nice big beautiful window. Quite an awful lot of it has been shattered. And there are some... The window here, yes. Quite an awful lot's been shattered, and there are some defensive shutters that seem to have latched down. You can, however, see that the artwork that was depicted on it at a slight squint seems to be in a process of change.
This, I assume that I'm able to see through this, right? To see the sea of magma that's on the other side.
Not so much to see a magma, but you can see outside of it, yeah. That is just things burning.
Oh, okay. I'll leave that with you then.
Do I see anything of, like, worthy note as I'm passing through the left side over here?
Barring a spiral staircase that heads up to... What would this thing be?
Oh, shit.
A balcony. Barring a spiral staircase that leads up to a balcony that hangs overhead, you're not hearing anything else. You are seeing these broken privacy screens. Let's call them privacy screens. Curtains. Final answer. You are seeing these broken curtains and these like little benches, but again, in listening, there's nothing.
Rhea, would there be any places of note in here to look for or go towards?
There was rumor that there was tunnels, shall we say, buried underground in case of evacuations and emergencies, like a shelter. But there haven't been any cases as of recent, barring one where such a thing would have been put into effective use.
Like getting transported to hell?
That's the one.
Lovely. Yep. I'm gonna keep going this way.
Is there anywhere we could take a bit of a rest? Because I don't have the most whatchamacallit, spell slots left.
I mean, we're pretty open to anyone just coming in here. So,
wait, those two doorways.
Oh yeah,
probably put the benches in
completely
front of them.
shattered. These
Yeah,
doors.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You first.
Go ahead.
After you.
I was just gonna say we could move. We could try to. If these benches are movable, we could block the entrance and try to take a rest.
These stone benches, not so much. You can tell that they are affixed firmly to the nice marble flooring. The doors back there seem to have been very brutally kicked in. These are large, like 30-foot type doors, huge wooden cathedral doors, about 3 inches thick, and they have been essentially torn off their hinges.
I'm looking around the room we've just entered. Are there any sort of like tracks on the floor that would be?
As you have entered this particular little area, an altar rests on a raised dais in the broad hall, made of a beautifully polished teak wood. It's the shape of a gauntlet, hand clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting some form of mechanical function.
What was I going to say?
Wait, you said
Never
there
mind.
was a lever.
I forgot what I was going to ask.
You said there's a lever. Odds are, wait, who wants to bet that this supposed rumored bunker is underneath this? So you said it's a gauntlet with an eye?
There's a gauntlet on a raised dais. In the shape of
Oh,
a
you said,
fist.
I thought it was a gauntlet with an eye.
I investigate this oval thing to see if it's trapped.
Yeah.
Gonna say, Fine.
Investigation or perception, your choice, Tom.
I'll be investigating that.
No,
Looks fine.
you won't.
There's a church. Why would they trap a church?
In that case, I'm gonna approach closer to. Is it like a altar?
Yeah. I would say it is as like a few steps, like at the front of ye old Catholic churches.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look around this particular little area. On this dais, there doesn't seem to be any indication of anything else bar some mechanical function for the lever. It looks very much airtight and intricate.
Wait, where's your lever?
So just to clarify, a lot of the rest of the cathedral looks like it's been like desecrated or filed, stuff like that. Is that correct?
Yes.
For the rest of the room, does this altar look like it's been affected the same way? Has it got
Barring
the type
the
of?
barring the one dead body that now kind of is at the bottom there of a priest, it doesn't seem to be desecrated any more than most other
Yes,
things
okay.
here.
It's not untouched either.
It's not untouched either, no.
So, yeah, okay.
Opal
Can I
kind of
give-
looks around and looks at the lever
Wait, where is the lever located? I can't really see
up
it.
here, in between me and Corby.
Okay. Ah, it was kind of blending in.
Yeah.
Can I give the gauntlet a look over since I have mechanical know-how?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation, right?
Yeah. Investigation or perception, dealer's choice.
Ooh. Is guidance still active?
You already used it.
I can throw it back up again.
I'm going to ask for guidance before checks.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
Corby
wondering if it
looks
was
open.
still active.
Bobby looks at Opal and goes, "Do you reckon if we pull the lever, the gauntlet like activates and flies around and punches people?"
I mean, there's a way to find out.
I'm willing to find out. I'll even pull the lever.
Opal
Yeah, I'm just gonna-
beats you to it and pulls the lever.
I'm gonna stay fat distance behind.
Can I try to outspeed Opal for the lever?
I'll go contested sleight of hand.
Oh. I am absolutely fucked, but let's fucking go. Fuck! Okay. Rupert trips on one of the edges of the like, you know how these are like protruding?
Yeah.
Rupert trips and falls.
As you
Oh my back!
pull the lever, you watch as you hear this as the gauntlet opens up to reveal
Is
Is
there
there
a palm.
anything inside?
What?
Mm,
What did it reveal?
a palm.
That's the
Like-
perfect fucking net 20.
The palm of a hand.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
that
Rather-
was
Empty looking.
riveting.
benevolently anticlimactic.
Roll a perception check, Ruby, as you're standing there dumbfounded at it. On you go, yeah?
Grifften points to the chair and does a squat.
A 10 gets you nothing.
11.
I said I'd be asking for guidance before the checks.
I don't know when a check is coming. So
see when I
don't know
say
when it
roll perception,
Yeah.
that's a perception check.
Yeah. So.
So
but
then,
can I
you
get guidance?
you guide and then roll the check.
Oh, so I need to click guidance and then I need to click check.
Don't even click guidance. Just say guidance. Everyone
but
knows
like,
1d4.
Okay. Yeah. No, fair.
As you
Oh,
look
can I
at it,
also take a
yeah, maybe as you look at it, kind of confused. Why is there a lever for a hat? Like, the fuck, right? It's all rather odd.
Does it look like something's supposed to go inside it? Or in its hand?
It does look like there was a little bit for like a book to sit upon, like a Bible according to Thorm. Barswell, you sit there scratching the horns like, yeah, the fuck, why does it do that? Rupert, as you look at it, you're like, yeah, if you just, like, and you know, you grab the little bit where the book would rest and just kind of pull it down as you watch as it falls and reveals a staircase leading all the way down into a deep, dark.
Does it need... So, I've pressed it down, and
you pulled
if
it
I
down.
move my hand, does it... Oh, pulled it down. So it's not like a... It doesn't require a constant weight.
No, it's just like a... Like say like a magnetic hatch, and then the hand coming down was essentially like a locking mechanism. You've unlocked it, and then you've taken the hatch off.
Gotcha. Well... ladies first?
Grifften would like to yell out something in Dwarvish to get the attention. Point towards the entrance, and then I'm sure you'll know what I mean when I say a stair motion with your fingers, but leading upwards. Yeah, sure, mate. That's good enough.
You do this. Even I don't know what you're getting at here.
Jaqen, what is the dwarf saying?
I don't know, Jaqen. What is the Grifften saying?
You can make an insight check if you want to, mate.
Well, you said he shouts something in Dwarvish.
Well, yeah. Does Jaqen speak
Can
Dwarvish?
speak again.
Oh, just Jaqen. Jaqen
Hasn't Jaqen been speaking for you?
You don't speak
He's
Dwarvish.
uncommon.
You're forgetting that part, Gark. You took Dwarvish off your sheet.
No, I did common off my sheet.
Oh. Jaqen, to my knowledge, doesn't actually speak Dwarvish.
But Jaqen has been talking to you.
In
My
Undercommon.
bad.
It's he undercommon, yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I got the languages confused then. Never mind. Then... Screw it, I'll do insight. Holy shit.
Christ. Yeah, there's a staircase leading upwards near the entrance. There's two of them, actually. Might want to check that out before we go down the evil Gauntlet of Doom staircase.
Ray, aren't they just balconies? Is there anything up there?
Grifften looks at you dumbfounded. He has no idea what you just said.
I'm talking to Rhea then after figuring that out.
Oh.
There's usually an organ up there. Battlements. Maybe other demons, other devils. Barring that, I am unaware. I've been everywhere you've been.
Well, I don't know. Well, you're from Elturel, maybe you know it better. But anyways, I think the dwarves just had an actually good idea.
Sorry,
We should probably check the balconies.
Let's not be racist here.
Where are dwarves? I'm not incorrect.
We're our own species.
You're dwarves that got bad touches from mind flayers.
And then some.
Alright, mate. I'm about to give you some bad touches if you keep this discrimination up.
You're not my type.
I'll represent.
I prefer my men red and Satany.
He likes the other marginalized group.
Brother,
Geth?
Grifften is willing to slaughter thousands just to be the type of red that you want.
Could you drag Ray up here too? Thank you.
And I'll assume
I can see it.
Ray can't see shit.
Is there some lighting on here, I wonder? It's been a while, you know?
Oh, damn. That is an organ.
Not the kind that's
Let's
nearly
see.
as fun, though.
Let's see how
Is
Lulu...
everyone here fucking murderous?
I thought that was a dirty chip.
Since I
No.
control Lulu, I reckon that first thing she does when she sees a musical instrument is let her Shakespearean addiction take over and try and play the keys with her snootsy.
Situated
I'm gonna
atop the
whisper
balcony is a magnificent pipe organ. Its ivory keys practically glow,
Sorry,
even though its ebony keys seem to absorb all light.
I'm sick of this light cantrip. I can't do it anymore.
Let's see. Okay. Right. Yeah. As Lulu plays the piano, she channels her inner bard known as Billy Joel and proceeds to play this absolutely amazing tune. Really nice, really beautiful. As Corby and Jaqen stand there looking at the fist, they kind of hear it. Everyone bar Lulu can add a single D8 to any one check one time.
Oh!
That includes attacks,
Noted.
saves. It's essentially a bardic inspiration D8. So everyone has one D8 bardic inspiration to use.
Does that technically
Yay.
include
Thank you,
Rhea?
Lulu.
Yeah, anyone bar the person playing the piano.
That's
Oh,
fine.
by the way, people got inspirations from the clips that haven't been added to sheets. Because I don't have mine.
Yes.
I've had like inspiration
You've had it
since
for the
like
longest
session
time.
2, and I've used none of it. I don't
I've
think
used
it
mine
stacks,
before.
but I've just had it.
Tom Pepthai.
Yep.
Does inspiration stack? I don't think so.
No.
No.
People do
So
have
I've
variant
always
rules where like they'll allow it to stack. However, if you allow it to stack, then people will just start kind of spamming it on the one check that they constantly fail until they pass. And then
I just keep forgetting that I have it.
Isn't that just how you play Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
yeah, but that's different.
What's
That's
on this? Hey, I just noticed this desk here. There seems to be an open book.
Yeah,
Can I take a look?
sure. As you take a look at it, what languages do you read?
I can only do Common and Elvish.
So musical theory's out the question.
Caucasian ass behaviour.
You take a little look
Probably-
at it. It's all just like notes and such for a conductor of a choir. As you look at the bench that you are, man, I'm just actually thinking about standing, and that's giving me fucking vertigo. As you look at it as one of those little areas that I bet a choir would stand on, as someone plays that organ to sing all of the greatest hymns, such as "Bind Us Together, Lord."
I love me some hymns.
Rupert
Must start playing with ski on the
squints
organ.
at these hymns and just says, I think these are up your alley. As I hand it to Opal.
I quickly read over them. But, I'm not the most musically inclined. Kind of miss the lungs, So, seems to be run-of-the-mill stuff, and so I just put it back where it was.
Yeah, is it? So I'm writing down the names of the people that have the D8s, so that way I can remember to strike you off when you use it. Yeah. You just all start going down the stairs, leaving poor Farcival and Rhea to just kind of stand there awkwardly with each other.
Oh, I was trying to can you send Rhea down?
Rhea leaves
Thank you.
Farcival on his own. Move us back to the appropriate scene. Just all
Well.
come downstairs, back once more.
As above, so below.
Oh, Tom, I didn't move you up there because you said we'd be right back. Apologies.
That makes sense. That's no worries then.
Why does it think the server's logged in? It fucking ain't. It's just all converge. Looking at the large fist going down.
there anything like to the north, south in these bits here? If you're just going to look.
From
just
what you
saw
can
some-
see, I'll use what you can see based on the map. To the north and to the south, there are what you would call like little private areas. I believe the map actually gives them private chapels, each curtained off with for their small ceremonies. There's a few little pews there. As you do look, you can see that there are a few bodies that seem to have been moved here rather than, stabbed in here.
Could I try and work out where they've been moved from?
Yeah, I'd say roll a perception check. You've been here a while, so you can take a look, you've seen what's going on. These seem to have been people, what you can gather, that have been, or had been here during an assault. Clearly all dressed in a gardish drab. They've been holding off the devils and demons, putting two and two together, now finding a secret tunnel, probably holding off whatever came in so people could go down the tunnel. Or to
Is it
people away.
possible to get a guesstimation of timing of that when they were killed?
You'd reckon with the state of the bodies, some of them maybe in the past few days. Some of
So,
these
like,
bodies
not-
are about a week old.
Not last hour or two. It's actually a lot longer than that. Okay.
A quick question. This is a chapel area.
Mhm.
It probably didn't survive, but does there happen to be holy water that's around that may have survived?
No fonts are filled.
Worth a shot. No, are there any items or things of note over here as I'm looking around? In this chapel area?
Another little
Dead
private
bodies.
chapel with some more dead bodies.
Kinky.
Oh, poor folks. Any of you find anything of note?
Up to the back north here. Is that anything in particular?
This
Fish?
little private chapel seems to hold a desecrated altar with a decidedly fiendish air. Once dedicated to Thorm, the altar's features seem to have been defaced with blood and ichor and torn strips of flesh lashed together with sinew and intestines. Yeah. It's very similar to the other areas, but it's a bit more, I want to say decorated, but not decorated in the way you want it to be.
Decorated like a fiend.
Yeah.
A fiend's idea of home decor.
Over to the secret tunnel. Is there any sound coming from there?
Secret
None that you
tunnel.
can hear. Nothing seems to come from the air. Seems quite stale and stagnant coming from it as well.
And Grifften, with the help of Lulu, who might put a trunk in his ear, make a perception check to try and hear anything down there.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
They take a moment, listen in, and drown out the noises from out. You can hear, why is my brother trying to phone me right now? He knows I have a game. Hear the
That's an interesting sound.
the Discord notification sound. You hear the faint cracking and crackling of fire.
How the fuck am I gonna mine this?
Hot.
What do I have in my inventory? Grifften pulls out a torch. No, Grifften pulls out a tinderbox, lights it, and then points down towards the hole. And then towards his ear.
But you want to smoke them out?
Hear fire?
Yeah, nice metagame, Rupert. I hear fire.
I have intelligence of 19.
Why are
17.
you still acting dumb as fuck, mate? Roleplay a
Because
bit.
I'm dumb.
Your head's a bowl and there's a fucking goldfish living in it. Grifften will point to himself, point down towards the hole, and then lift one eyebrow, you know?
Corby will like shake his head and like shake his fingers, and he'll point to probably Opal or Rupert and sort of say that they should go.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Send in the guinea pigs.
Just in case.
Send in the cleric sorcerer. First.
Not a sorcerer.
No.
If you look at him, it's more along the lines of don't send in the homicidal maniac who can't talk to anyone.
Oh!
Alright,
I could
Opal,
do.
we want to go down together?
I thought we were
You can
mentioning
buy
the
him.
homicidal maniac.
That's option B. We send him second.
Because
You know
Rupert,
Rupert's just gonna head down.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead.
Opal shrugs and follows. I guess we're doing this.
Oh, that's where the entrance was.
No, I just
that
didn't
case-
make the box big enough.
Oh,
Grifften will take the back. Make sure we're not being followed.
I'll make the box bigger just in case.
so Opal, come to hell often?
I barely left the sea before this, so. And she grabs her little vial of seawater that she got before entering hell. I'm really starting to miss this. It's way too warm in here.
Well,
As
you get used to it.
you enter this area, down a long and boring, shall we say, set of stairs, eventually you come to an unmarked area on the map, because why would it be actually marked? This hallway that seems to snake down and round with a lit torch right at the very bottom. I swear to fuck if I fucked the walls. No, doubled the walls, even better. Woo!
Dear Mr. Scott, could you please move me as well?
Oh, of course, honey. I'll just move all of y'all.
I'd
And
love to be treated like a
Oh
common.
yeah. Hold on, let me drag Rhea. There we go.
there we go.
Alright.
And they're down into these large catacombs. I have generic dungeon 3.
My favorite.
Here we go, the Three Scrooges, everyone.
You. I don't know, where is everyone? Corby's in one corner, everybody's in another.
There's a bird.
It's plain.
What the fuck? Do I see that at the end?
So glad you asked. This small isolated tomb opens up to the end of a flight of broad stairs off the open central area of this level. The body of a young woman lies on the bier, a gleaming greatsword by her side.
That's not at all cursed. Rupert, if you go in there and you get ambushed, mate, I'm going to leave you behind. Grifften would like to make a check, if possible, if allowed. Let me first get fucking the Three Stooges off. To try and hear anything, or particularly after that, try and see if there's anything of a trap or a pressure plate or some dude hanging from the ceiling.
I would say it's a very low ceiling. We're only looking at about 10, 11 foot. The light seems to illuminate all round. So you don't need to worry about people hanging from places. You can go ahead and make a perception check or investigation check for trippity traps if you wish.
Guidance.
Well, I just say that my little elephant buddy is helping me.
And Opal's giving you guidance.
Is the light
yeah.
like a natural torch or is it a magical torch?
Are you asking like if it's like a continual flame spell or if it's manually lit sconces?
Or if it has to be like, replaced by someone down here?
And looking at it, you can tell that these are manually lit sconces on the wall. Griffin, as you look in, this area is, bar obviously looking menacing, nothing about the area is actually menacing to yourself. You look around, don't see anything that constitutes a trap or anything. No pressure plates, little thin wires, or otherwise.
Alright, Rupert points, or does, free to go, yada yada.
Okay. Well, I make magic items. Does it look magical if I investigate or look at it with Arcana, maybe? Anything about this look magical?
Give me Arcana.
Brother, it's a gleaming sword next to a sarcophagus. What?
Oh, Meg, has Laura gone to the toilet and left you alone? Imagine.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Shiny equals magical,
no,
right?
No, wait. Screw it. I'm just gonna use my inspiration because I can't deal with a nat 1 right now.
My fragile
There
little
we go.
ego can't deal with it. This here great sword, there is a whole thing about it, and I'm pretty sure like 80% is very clean, is what I'll say. Miraculously clean and shiny and well kept for an item in a crypt, in a catacomb, under a church, through a secret tunnel.
Does the shield seem to make any comment about it?
Shield's relatively quiet because, I forgot it talks, but also it's doesn't seem to matter too much to this, to the shield.
Do you recognize this blade?
Yes.
Here you are. Oh, thank you.
Let me guess, you're not going to tell me.
You didn't ask.
Well, could you please tell me about the sword? As you see Rupert, talking to the shield.
It's a great sword.
Okay, why is a relatively pristine greatsword doing down here in a sacked temple?
You know not who this is.
If I look at the corpse or sword, do I notice any identifying features? Or that would trigger any historical or knowledge?
Give me a history check. We're quite high DC for Baldurian, but...
Yeah. Fuck it, we ball.
You believe that the person here is someone of almost Elturellian folklore, similar to when Zariel came down, but quite a bit before Zariel. No one quite knows who she is or where she came from, but as the story goes, there was a time when Elturel was in a bit of a pickle, and this one crazy weird girl just kind of rocks up one day with her giant ass greatsword and just starts hacking away at the undead, the devils and the demons, and she swings violently, clearing them out, only to then be coming face to face with a dragon. She proceeded to 1v1 the dragon, quick scope, no RE, and well, it was a draw in the end. Both her and the dragon sadly shuffled off this mortal coil, and she was buried here in this very sacred building for her sacrifice to the people of Elturel.
I will relay this to the group, essentially saying it's some Elturelian folk hero. Something slew undead in devil horde. Something dragon. Something dead.
Grifften looks at you dumbfounded. Could you perhaps mime it, mate? That entire story.
How am I gonna mime that shit?
Give me a performance check.
Oh, right. Sorry, you have the brain of a worm. Sorry, I forgot.
You have a
Can't mime it.
translator right here.
No, Jaqen is he's a little grumpy today. He doesn't feel like translating.
And Garg, you're as strong as Grifften, I'm sure. Anyways.
Yeah.
He's built like a brick shithouse, right, Pepsi? I watched this man bench press an entire Ninny Cooper.
I am no kidding. I am built like Minecraft Steve.
Face and everything.
Okay, maybe minus the face, but I am square, and it bothers me. Fucking Lego ass.
You're a good Mego. You're a good Mego. However, you're in my road. Meg, you're standing on. You are, aren't you? You're standing on my. They're gonna have to.
Why do I feel like if we touch this sword, we're going to get cursed?
Good girl.
First of all, you know about weird, creepy things. Your input?
I was gonna, yeah. Can I investigate to see if there's any like magical residue or anything that might be cursed or anything of that nature?
Oui.
In the meantime,
you can go Arcana. In the meantime,
sorry.
On you go, Gok.
Can Grifften make any kind of check to guess through instinct whether or not those lovely little ladies in the woods cursed him?
Funnily enough,
is it a gift?
Funnily enough, Arcana.
I'll make it with disadvantage because they spoke his language, you know. So give me, yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
What was that number? Sorry, I'm underlining something.
You can make a fat guess, mate.
An unnatural one.
I think you'll find that she just grabbed your balls and, stole a little kiss. Nothing major, typical Friday night.
It's part of Twigo culture. I'm castrated, mate.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
They put fake ones there, don't worry. Alright? It's fine, don't worry. She grabbed your PP, it was all good.
It's not the first time it happened to me.
First of all, you get a little bit of illusion magic going around there. Corby, you said you are listening out for things that lit the torches.
Is there something shuffling or moving or noise coming from any of the other passages?
Every so often you do kind of hear a little like a shh,
From the same direction or not?
From the same direction, both northern and southern.
Is there is there debris, like a rock, or anything like small and handheld that's like on the ground maybe?
No, a very pristine, well-kept area.
Want something else to pick it up?
Hey, Opal, you want to try picking it up?
Sure.
Wait,
She
what?
steps forward and picks up the sword.
I was joking!
Nice shiny great sword in hand.
It's good to know the racist is also stupid.
Wait, who's racist?
Wait, what?
You've been racist to Parsifal 2 times.
Yeah, what do you mean, who's racist?
Wait, Opal? You're saying Opal is racist?
You're all a little
yeah.
bit racist.
You're a little bit racist.
You have
That's
a
just
little bit of
bleed. Ignore
racism
that.
as a treat.
Little
But it's
racism as a
comedic.
treat.
It's comedic.
Yeah.
It's funny.
True. So it's fine to be racist as long as
I know it's funny.
Do I need to replace this hat with something else?
Jeez, let's move on.
It's getting fucking hot in here.
Anyway,
It's getting on here.
do I feel anything magic about the sword?
No.
No. Just a cool sword.
That's
Back away before
a cool sword that seems to have been kept this way through some form of illusionary magic. I think like prestidigitation is illusionary. It might be something else. I don't know. I fucking hate
yeah.
prestidigitation. Even the word.
Nice.
No, I'm pronouncing it as prestidigitation. I just don't like it.
It is a it's transmutation, but yeah.
Then take back everything I said and replace it with the transmutation part.
Oh, okay. Well, if the sword, doesn't do anything, I'll put it in my belt, I guess. Does it have a scabbard or anything?
No.
Just I just wrap it up in my pack to make sure it doesn't damage anything. Put it away.
I'll throw a great sword onto you just now.
Corby, you find anything?
Shuffling, maybe? A
Yeah.
bit.
Man, it'd be crazy if we had speak with dead right now.
Let me check. Negative.
Corby, you were saying?
Just heard possible things that were shuffling, but something has lit those torches in the last couple of hours, so not alone down here.
Noted. Yep. I have my protector ready.
You head up, you see a junction. Off to the right, you see it goes up twice into two little areas, a little bit lit up. To the left, you see it goes out and across in a similar direction.
What the fuck?
Sweet Jesus, this is the sewers all over again.
Looks
A
a
large-
little more fun.
Oval table made of fine red oak fills the centre of this room, surrounded by 40 comfortable chairs. You can tell that this is very much a boardroom type meeting room.
How big do the chairs look?
About the size of a standard chair. What the fuck? Ah,
I'd like to grab one of the chairs and put it in my bag of holding.
What the fuck?
you
Good?
pick up this nice wooden chair and just open up your bag and just place it in there. It goes in without any issue.
That's alright. Sorry, I just want to roleplay Sims real quick.
Jump over to
Chair.
Ruby whilst you're in this particular little room. This crypt holds the bones of many people who served Thorm and Elturel through their knowledge instead of magic or skeletarms. Teachers, engineers, sages, and other public servants. Plainstone shelves are in the 11 alcoves that hold their remains.
Are they? Where'd it go?
They all went this way.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Is there anything like? Do I notice anything that could be magic about this room or anything? Anything?
The graveyard.
tingling?
Yeah.
Graveyards.
Could go ahead and do a check, but checking the whole room, I would say there is a pretty damn high DC there.
Are these lights on the wall?
Instead, I'm gonna
No.
cast Detect Magic.
For 30 foot.
30-foot radius for 10 minutes.
This room is how big?
30 foot.
30 foot, cool. Let me get to the part there. I feel there's a strong feeling over in this direction of evocation.
Is it just a sarcophagus, or is there
Oh,
anything around it?
no, this is like really grim. This is like a set of fucking bones sitting on a shelf.
Oh, sorry.
And there's magic on it?
There's some
Does-
evocation coming from there for certain. Very strong and potent evocation from a very particular point underneath all these bones.
Can I try to rummage a little bit to see if I can find anything?
Yep. So you kind of put your hand round, you know, pass a few little bones. There's a pelvis, and then you feel a little bag. And next to it, you hear a sort of ting as your hand hits something else.
I grab the thing.
Pull it out. In your hand is a small bag of gemstones, a rather large bulbous red liquid potion, and a pelvis hanging off the end of it.
I remove the pelvis and kind of toss it back. Can I assess the gemstones?
Yep. You take a little look. Very easy to tell that these are
It's a 50
Red-
gold piece diamond.
red amethysts. There are 9 of them.
No diamond at least for 50.
That's what it says in the book, Ruby.
Well, maybe I can trade them. With detect magic, what does my sword? My sword still pings illusionary magic, right?
Transmutation.
Transmutation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, transmutation. Huh. What if it's just made to look pretty, but isn't actually pretty?
We already figured that out.
Did we?
I think Scott said so, yeah.
Isn't transmutation? Isn't
Oh,
prestidigitation?
Christ, what the
temporary?
fuck? Oh, shit.
Prestidigitation for
That's,
clearing.
that's why I stopped here.
Corby, can you warn me?
Running
Yeah,
things up, because there's a lot going on as people split a party in a dungeon. Remember, guys, that's the smartest idea you'll ever make.
Hey, they
Initially,
walked away.
I know.
We were standing still.
Initially in this little area, as you initially walked past, I should have put numbers here. These vaults were once used for holding bodies. Oh, these vaults are used for holding bodies waiting to make their way to the cemetery. But the bodies here are people who you can tell have very recently died in very gruesome looking ways, probably from going a little bit mad with the whole, city being pulled to hell thing. In this particular little area up top, some of these, you can see sarcophagus, final resting places of priests, warriors, and other dedicated servants of Elturel. You look there are a few frightened commoners. They kind of look at you, tears clearly stained their faces. Yes. Who are you? Is it kind of start to back up on the wall with him, pulls a little dagger out, trembling.
Grifften waves, but puts his hand on his mace with a sort of dagger. Looks at Corby.
We're not here to hurt you. Here to help if we can.
I'm a doctor, if that helps.
They'd all say treachery, evil. To say you're not in some form of magic infernal disguise.
Wouldn't we just kill you right now if that were the case?
I'll give you persuasion on that one.
I regret opening my mouth. I have a -1.
Could Jaqen, upon hearing this...
Where the fuck is Jack?
Sorry. Yeah, well, I stack all the tokens together.
That's fine.
After you do the whole Rupert thing, slowly approach, holding out
Listening.
his holy symbol. But do Rupert sing first, or whatever that madman is doing.
Both of these seem to actually work very well in conjunction with each other, believe it or not. Although I think Jaqen just told me, I think he just went with Mistra. As he
Riveting.
holds out a very familiar looking symbol, one that would definitely not do well to demons and devilkind. And as Rupert exclaims, why don't we just kill you then? You know, he sees some form of reason come to these people. And
then we'll proceed to bash your fucking brains out.
He looks at you. How long have you been here?
Grifften looks dumbfounded.
Less than a day.
Less than a day and a... How? It's a way out? Please tell me there's a way out.
We don't know where exactly it is that right now. I'm sure there is a way. We came to help the people and maybe find someone here who might be able to help more. Was an important man in Baldur's Gate.
What was his name?
Duke. Tom knows from Baldur's Gate the game, but I don't know if Corby knows.
I believe you were given the name. I believe so.
The Duke Ravengard. You'd remember that because he's a Raven man.
You know, it's just the eyes widen. He went to this. Yes, he left. Said there was something that could help us. Haven't seen him in some time. Yes, he's been missing for a while. It's hard to keep track of time down here.
Just the two of you. Just two or one?
Dos.
Just the two of you. And here.
There are more scattered around, but there's a larger cluster of survivors elsewhere. Yes. That way, points his head in the, the direction you all came from.
Wait, how did you get in here? This place was swarming with monsters when we arrived.
It wasn't when the city was pulled down. It was swarming with people.
So you've just been in here since?
Yes, it's been safe. You've only just gotten down here. We've been here for days and nothing else has came down. Did you lock the doors? The fist.
A minute. How are we supposed to close it if the lever is on the outside?
Mage hand.
A well-placed arrow.
I think the mage hand would work.
Don't use too much logic here. Hurts my brain.
Throw a heavy rock.
Don't make Ruby do thinking.
It's
That's fair, right?
After he says that, Forcible sort of looks around and then nods.
Were they chained up, or are they just kind of sitting here? What the fuck just happened?
Whoops.
Pepsi, why the fuck are you playing chess? Why are you inviting us to play chess?
I didn't mean to click that.
Yo, he's playing chess while we're playing checkers, mate. We gotta step our
I
game.
didn't mean to do that. Rupert whipped out a chessboard.
Fucking contest my deception check.
He goes up to these disheveled prisoners with a chessboard and goes, "Want to play a game?"
If you win, I'll let you live.
See. Okay.
Sorry, are they chained up?
No, they are. I want to say relaxing, but like you don't really relax in these situations. But they're making themselves as comfortable as they can, given their circumstances.
Do they look to be? You said they're commoners, right? So,
Yeah.
like farmer commoners, or like guards, or
Townsfolk. Yeah. General commoner looking plebeian.
Oh, okay. It was more so whether or not they might be able to handle like a set of armor or a weapon that I can give them for additional defense.
Look a bit frail, I would say. Definitely, whilst maybe in their peak, right now not so much.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see. For yourself, Rupert, you did also go into an area. The temple used for private ceremonies.
Parcel was doing.
Parcel was whoever went down into here and looked at the things and said, private ceremonies, including the most powerful and respected figures in Elturel. Each of the semicircular alcoves here is an elaborate upright sarcophagus holding the bodies of the priests of Thorm.
Did Corby run off to the east?
Ran off somewhere.
Does my detect magic ping off anything like here?
Tech magic on here. No, I meant to like just do it at one thing, and I ended up just dragging your token. Corby, as you do your mad dash to where you are. I'm being intentionally vague. Well, so it's about a good time as any to take a break, right? Take a pause, get a drink, maybe pick the session up next time. You know, about halfway through, so by all means. Now, firstly, if you do want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and all that works, you can also find us on Ko-fi and Patreon. Link is above my head, where you can go ahead and, you know, follow, keep up to date. We don't post much there, but, you know, gonna start real soon. Got some stuff in the works. We are also, once again, advertising with our good friends here at Adventure. Their link is in the description if you want to play a D&D 5e game without any commitment to a long-term campaign. If you want to play some play-by-post or just play some one-shots, just go ahead and join the Discord. Their little QR code is always on screen as well whilst we're playing. Next up is the schedule. This is where things get fun. So, for Mondays, we still have Dragonlance, but it's kind of on a play-by-post. So, we're going to play on a Monday and have it uploaded for the next Monday. We just haven't played very recently due to some scheduling conflicts. Typical D&D. So, the timescale for this one is 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, 11 AM PST. On Tuesdays in full swing right now, we actually have Descent into Avernus. Now you're going to see that at the same times, and starting in February, going bi-weekly, is Shattered Obelisk. We've scheduling issues, you know, typical D&D stuff. So because of that, we are playing bi-weekly there instead. However, the time is still the same, 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 PM PST. Now, Saturday morning, Friday evening, depending upon where you are in the world, we will still have our Dungeon of the Mad Mage live stream, and that's going to have some good stuff coming soon, a lot of stuff we're preparing for that I will also be putting out there. So, here is the timescale for that one. It's a table, by the way. So on Friday at 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST, or 8 PM EST, you can catch the live stream of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Alternatively, if you're in other parts of the world, at 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST, or 9 AM Hong Kong Central Time, you will be able to catch Dungeon of the Mad Mage on a Saturday. I mean, that about really wraps everything up, so go back to it. Yeah, game plan here, Chief.
Who, mine?
No, Corby.
He'll get to where he is now, and he'll listen, and then creep up, then try and use his spiritual raven to see if he can pull the lever from inside the stairwell.
Yep. Listen, you still hear the odd cracks of thunder, very, very, very faintly. As you start creeping your way up the stairs, you look out, it's still quite bright, but you don't see anything other than the absolute carnage that you've left. You do the lever is right next to, essentially right next to where you just came in, and the panel that Rupert left is lying there on the ground.
Good. How far away is the lever?
About maybe, it's like 2 foot. Very easy. It's like, half your body in, half your body out without any issue.
Griffin just very quickly poke it. Or do we need the what do you call it? The thing that Rupert fucked with.
Okay.
Panel.
Hand collapses once more into a nice fist. You can see that there is a small gap, enough to crawl through now.
Griffin is a wee bit paranoid and will hammer in a few pitons this side to kind of make it like a grate that you'd have to, kick it with significant force to be able to crawl through.
Yeah, it's making it a bit.
Sense.
Yeah, I get it. Making it like a bit smaller, like those like homeless people spike things you see in brutalist architecture now. You smash a few of those in, just to make it a bit difficult for people. You can still see it. You can definitely tell that you're a lot more covered, is the word I'll use. Concealed is the word I'm looking for. You're a lot more concealed, and it is definitely a lot harder to see that this is now just a tunnel leading down with some stairs. For those of you who have entered the larger area, Ruby, something feels weird, something feels fun, something seems to go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. In one of the many sarcophagi in this room. I'll need to get some shit for you right now.
Are they starting to fucking animate?
What?
Well, you said sarcophagi, my brain immediately went to, oh god, they're rising.
Percival turns to Rupert and just sort of leans in. At what point does a person need to be dead for it to be considered archaeology and not grave robbing?
Whatever the dominant culture says at the time.
He just shrugs in response.
Quickly, what is this? This particular.
It doesn't matter about time, it matters on ethnicity of the discoverer. If they're British, it's always archaeology.
No, if they're British, it's always Caesar.
Abjuration. You're feeling some abjuration. I'm not feeling generic Dungeon 3, however. Too many wind chimes.
Do I know which direction the abjuration is coming from?
Right fucking in front of you, bruh. Right there. Behind you then. I don't know why I thought you were staring, directly in this direction.
At the end of his sword at the ground like a metal detector.
beep,
So.
beep.
Can I closer like? Does it come from this sarcophagus?
Indeed.
What is abjuration again?
Spells like stone skin and such.
Protective,
Oh yeah.
healing, yada yada.
Can I closer inspect the sarcophagus?
Yeah, also is where you are. It's a very nice, beautiful, intricate-looking sarcophagus. Very much regal in design and form for someone of a higher stature than most of the other people here.
I can't locate the source of the magic yet.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh, it's inside of it.
Yep.
Do you need help with, Rupert leans in, grave robbing?
Yeah. I don't want to call it that, but yes, a hand would be nice. There's something magical in here.
Real quick, so I know it's like a sarcophagus thing, but like, does it look like it's locked in any way somehow? Just wondering.
Yes.
As in a lock that would accept thieves' tools?
Yes. But the book even gives a DC. Must ask, however, are you proficient with those tools?
Let me double check. Yes.
Then
Why?
you can use them if you wish.
Because I'm an artificer. It's one of the starting. It's one of the starting things you get, and it's your basically starting focus. Anyways,
You're the
sure.
only person that pays attention to the class, right? Not my fault.
Okay, so do I just roll a sleight of hand check, or do I roll from the tools?
I think it's same shit, different day, but what to do, give me 1d20 plus 4. The slash R 1d20 plus 4. And in that
1d20.
one, the tools break.
1d.
Can I guidance that?
Yeah?
Roll 1d20 plus 4. And then go into the d4.
Yeah.
16.
That is a tough and tricky lock. After a few minutes of trying your absolute hardest, the lock does not yield its precious booty upon the inside. And remains
Do we have a rogue?
That would require...
Where'd Corby go? Corby, are you around here?
Yeah.
We, need some expertise. As he gestures to the lock. Apparently there's something magical inside, according to the, robot.
Warforged, but yes.
We're really roachly profiling today.
Oh wait, that's what your model is called?
Oh, I could-
Apologies.
I could make the worst fucking joke there, but I'm gonna keep it.
Please, no. Please, no. Corby, you tick away, trying your damnedest. But even your expertise and skill in this particular area is no match for the Elturel sarcophagus lock.
Don't know. Maybe he's magical.
Oh well. Good luck with your grave robbing! As I holler at Opal.
What is the sarcophagus made out of?
Your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone in the wall.
Adamantine.
Wait, stone?
Yes.
A hammer beats stone, right?
In some cases.
I cast gun on the stone.
Wait, is there magic coming out of the lock? Or out of the stone? Or is it only from inside of it?
From the inside.
If only someone had a big, giant silvered mace.
I mean, I have a
Well, you're
hammer.
not here right now.
I am literally here. I am standing.
I have a warhammer.
I don't believe in you.
I try to break it open.
You have all the power in your hands as you swing and miss. You start to chip the marble that it is inset and inlaid into.
Oh, how the fuck? 13 misses on a static sarcophagus?
Just get good. Simple.
Can I try again?
You try it one more time.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to insult your intelligence, though it would be easy.
It's inspiration.
Okay, you want to burn your inspiration on that?
Session.
And see previous statement about insulting intelligences.
Yeah, everyone just remembers that they have inspiration.
Can I use Lulu's D8?
Yeah, you can add a D8 to it, sure. What's everyone else doing?
Rupert is just
standing here
watching.
in case these coffins open up.
Corby just goes
Stifling a
to
laugh.
do his kind go mad or something?
His kind.
Whose kind?
Easy person over there smacking the stone.
I don't know enough about Warforged, as she called it.
Why aren't they using something like a piton to sort of try and break in the seal bit or lock?
I don't know. Maybe
Is it
they
just
just
hitting stone, a hammer.
maybe they aren't the sharpest lockpick in the tool set.
She
feel like that's
turns
just
to
like
you.
10 minutes
Well,
of-
you didn't pick it either, so this is the next logical step, no?
I did better than you.
At
What
least
does
I'm
it feel
trying
like I'm
something.
back in kindergarten?
What's that?
I'm saying it's magically sealed.
It's not. I sense the magic. There's no magic seal. There's abjuration magic inside of it, and I want to know what it is. Because the last time I found something magic, and she pulls out the bag of diamonds, or the bag of red amethyst, I got this.
Oh, I need to add a greater
we
healing
didn't-
potion to your sheet.
Didn't a magical lock be active?
I don't think like magic locks are abjuration.
Okay, no.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention in school.
Arcane lock?
Is arcane lock-
Abjuration spell?
Abjuration.
Well, I don't want to metagame, so.
Yeah, Corby's not saying that out loud, but he's just saying
It's on my spell
if he
list.
failed, it must be magically locked.
Ow.
I mean, it's on my spell list, and it's at a level I can cast. So I know Arcane Lock. It is abjuration.
Oh. Again,
Meanwhile,
I didn't pay
Percival-
attention in school, so.
Percival is like eyeing sarcophagi with the like excitement that one should not have when eyeing sarcophagi. He is way too excited about the in-depth possibilities of a coffin.
I'm gonna put a
Genuine
hand on.
question.
Yeah?
Is Twas4 necrophiliac, by any chance?
Jesus.
No.
Whoa! Well, they said that with much excitement. I don't.
That is
That's
a
the-
big word for you.
It could just be another place where he and Rupert can go and get close, like the pantry they got into. This is just the next step. They go and play sardines as part of their love triangle.
I put a hand on Tarsival's shoulder. Hey, buddy. I know this is rich coming from me, but you're getting a concerning look.
Oh, I just am curious to what's in there. There's many things that people. Well, this is a place for priests and otherwise, and who knows, maybe they have some interesting artifacts. Just things to read up on, I suppose.
Well,
Oh,
there's nothing. There's nothing magic in these sarcophagus. There's one magically locked over there, apparently magically locked. Why don't we try to get in that? Maybe you can do something, Tarsival.
Maybe you can try a weird blast.
Corby, you were going to say something?
Oh, yeah.
Rupert, what did you do with the commoners that we found? They left when they mentioned about shutting hand. To shut the hand. I'm assuming you helped them out in some way, yes?
They didn't ask. They didn't ask,
Right.
and none of you told me to.
Oh, yeah, I forget you're failed, Doctor. Oh well.
I mean, I was gonna, but everyone moved on. But that's besides the point.
Why is everyone just throwing shade at each other tonight? What the fuck?
We're in a
It's how
mood.
we show love.
My love language is malice. No, about the out of
Oh,
character,
you helped them.
about the blast thing. Didn't we have the conversation where it was like Eldritch Blast is like it can only target creatures?
Yeah,
Or something like that?
it's one of those weird and funny ones. If we take a look at the spell, crackling energy streaks towards a creature, and yet, how many times have we as Warlock players cast Eldritch Blast on a door, and how many times have we as DMs went, yeah, it's a weird one.
I feel like that's just a weird specification.
It is, right? It is. Because it's force damage. So by all other accounts, Eldritch Blast is the fucking force.
So in this instance, are we going to accept or ignore the splash text?
I would... Yeah, fuck it. It's a robot, fuck it. Yeah, there you go.
Percival cast Glock 19.
Yeah, I'll cast Eldritch Blast on the thing.
What one?
Oh, the magical one that Opal was trying to open.
You fire off, you watch it seems to rock a little as each hit seems to almost kind of move it a little bit. You have doesn't really seem to damage the sarcophagus all that much though.
If we take a nap or a night rest, I could blow it up. You kind of see a
yeah.
sparkle in Opal's eyes that hasn't been there before.
It is very reciprocated.
I'm not going to be here when you blow us all up, so I'm going to go follow wherever the bird went.
The bird's gone.
Bird?
All I remember is that you were down this hallway, so...
Snuck off while you were...
You were here, and now you're not, so I just assume you went down.
Two freaks very unsettlingly excited about opening a coffin.
Tom, this particular area here, another 2 sarcophagi for the esteemed priests, warriors, and other dedicated servants of Elturel.
Did it look like there'd been people coming in here? Like tracks or anything like that?
No, this one seems to be very much on its own. Nothing... They do not seem disturbed.
Wonder what's over here.
If I told you another corridor, would you believe me?
Oh my god, Corby! It's another corridor! Never would have guessed. Wait, where did you come from?
I've always been here.
How long has it been since I popped Detect Magic? Is it still up?
Gone now. Another mass of dead bodies ranging from a week to as little as a day. Some fresh blood, some coagulated, some dried.
Does it look like these bodies have been placed here in preparation of being, like, to rest? Or is it more like a larder for eating?
Very much, I want to say laid to rest, but not exactly laid with the most
Ability.
care. Literally
It's
another
not like
body
there's
to
some-
the pyre. Yeah.
It's not it's like a pile of these creatures going to come back and start feasting on them.
No. Very much just placed out of the road for sanitary reasons, you could guess. How right now the majority of this party is BRB. One's in the toilet, one's walking the dog.
I was going to say a third of our party just left.
I can't get in the sarcophagus. You know what I'll do? Literally anything else. Long, strewn corridor. I'll say, for the safety of things, you are being followed by Rupert and Rhea. First of all, what's good?
Can I, like, see if there's anything else going on with any of the different coffins, if there's anything different about them physically, magically?
They all look the same. I'll give you that one. They all look the same. A little bits of differences in their placards, but you know, each one is definitely someone else's sarcophagus, and the name is on it as a result. Barring that, they are all locked, and all upright, all thick and heavy.
Mm.
Tom,
So-
same down here as you saw over here.
Huh?
That's what I'd say. The little raised daises with bodies, same thing all over.
Okay.
You're gonna say there?
No, I was just, curious the difference between, because I figured these are holding them, and then these are...
These ones here, these little off ones you're seeing, these are similar to the ones over here, which are similar to the ones up north.
Mm.
So what's down here in the bottom basin, we'll call it, that's all like, you know, high up priests and such. This is like, you know, warriors.
Mm. But they're all, like, locked.
Yes.
This is greatly upsetting.
You just got to find the key.
That is true. Can I search for an area that might have the key or anything to unlock these things?
I'm not there.
I would say that you're smart enough to know that only a groundskeeper or high cleric of the church would hold such keys.
Mm.
It's a sword key, guys. Imagine.
Corby, you're essentially back to square one. You've done a circle.
Other refugees, though.
No other refugees that you're seeing in all the little nooks and crannies. Yeah, you are. Also, though, you are hearing like a more of a hushed, forced silence and whimpers coming from what would be east, northeast.
Okay. Where the tomb was with the sword, or somewhere else?
A bit further down the corridor you're already in.
Okay. In that case, we'll wait for the others. I will motion for Put and Rhea to stay here, and I will stealthily sneak on ahead if I can see what's making those noises.
Yeah, just roll a stealth check there, sir. One with the
And
shadows.
I am I'm with the shadows. Not realizing I've actually lit a torch.
Happens. It's coming from a more northerly direction now, yeah. You look on. You hear it now. You hear a lot, and as you look, there are some lights, and in between these lights, you do see some children. Under one seems to be sitting down and playing with something. Hard to guess at a 75-foot range. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Do they have Father Christmas here?
I don't think so. I know in the Dragonlance campaign they celebrate Yuletide.
In that case, seeing that, I am just going to. I'm super hidden and no one can possibly see me. I'm just going to start using my mimicry and humming a lullaby I remember from Mother singing.
Yeah.
Calming, soothing type thing.
You start humming this one away. You do see the child just seem to kind of rock to it and such, as you then hear a lot closer than you were expecting. This like that of a grown man and not a child.
Got back around the corner.
It's the boss, baby.
There's a little moment you're gonna hear this like almost metallic bass stick hitting on the marble. Should have pretended to yawn, Matthew. Oi. Don't worry guys, method acting. Yeah. After a moment you're gonna stop. You no longer hear any yawning or such or anything else, but a bit of volume seems to pick up in the room as there are a lot more hushed whispers going around before you hear a shh, shh.
So we'll go back and try and find the rest of the group.
Yeah. What's everyone else been doing in the meantime? Gark, you've been tinkling like a princess, correct? I'll assume he's doing a bit more than tinkling like a princess.
I'm back, but I lost a group.
You lost what?
I lost a group.
Oh, don't worry. Most of them are standing there. You've got Corby and... Yeah, going the right way for Corby, Aria and Rupert. I'll just drag the three stooges. Oh wait, no, Farcival's still here.
There we go. Alright, we shook them back. Love me some generic dungeon number 3.
The greatest
When
song of the year.
everyone's here, Corby just sort of goes, whispers up ahead down the left path. There's quite a large space with lots more people, children in particular, trying to be quiet.
You get there, Farcival.
I'm back.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going.
Stay still.
Where the hell are we?
You're not going to believe it. Grifften died.
What?
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Wait, you're just pulling a leg. I don't believe you.
I don't pull legs.
You pull femurs.
Corby will once again repeat, on that path, whisper down that path, there's a large space where there are lots more people, children and adults. Be quiet. And I suggest that we once again don't send the particularly friendly people first. Making a good impression.
Rhea, how well do you know? How well are you known in Elturel?
About as well as any other guardsman.
I was hoping you would have a reputation we could use, but oh well.
Well,
Oh.
we can present them with their holy symbols.
Always piss on my life.
We noticed.
I mean, I do have my.
If we
I've
show
already
them
said-
chunks coming out of there.
If we
I've
show them
always
we're
heard
holy
about-
people, yeah. If we show them we're holy people, they're more likely. I don't think there's many holy people left that are trying to hurt people in hell.
Tom, you were about to say?
I was just going to rib on Rupert, saying, what about your famous side manor of doctors?
I mean, I was about to say I should still have my like. Didn't I buy this from Grifften? No, I didn't. No, or I didn't. Did I buy your fake version of my ID?
Probably, yeah. Or was the only one that made them.
Yeah, the thing that looks like a watchman's badge.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you stole one. You stole another one after yours was stolen. You're like, fuck it, man. Crime begets crime.
And
yeah, Percival changed into a guy and stole things for him.
yeah, I'll
Cool.
just have my badge out. It's good enough.
Wait, where are these people, Corby?
On that hall around the corner.
Are
Around
we
the
taking
corner
the
over
right
here.
path, or
Opal, you can see
Okay.
one.
no? I can't.
In the light, right here.
I don't see any.
I
There
don't-
are people up ahead.
I don't have dark vision.
That's not dark vision, though. That's a light source.
Oh no, I'm just fucking blind. I was too far zoomed in. It's a skill issue. It's fine.
I'm glad you admit it. It's okay. We're here for you.
It's goofy.
Do you need glasses?
Turn the corner. As one guard immediately swings out with a glaive that. Da, 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 da.
I
How are you?
present my holy symbol.
I present my watchman's badge.
This is a god.
Guard of a foreign city, and this man's just like, U.S. military, don't mind me.
Deus Volt!
It's worth a shot.
Percival presents nothing. He stands there.
Parsifal presents himself.
Percival does a Fortnite.
It just sounds like you got your cover.
Sure. No,
As
no, no.
large crypt area is presently home to theatre of the mind over 100, actually visible less than 20 frightened people. Cowering behind sarcophagi and alcoves, eyes red, their cheeks stained with tears. Standing before a font is standing before a large font is a haggard woman, her grey hair matted with sweat. One arm, she clutches a leather-bound tome to her breast, and the other, she wields a ceremonial mace, which would probably shatter if it so much as struck a pillow. She looks. Do let them in. We've been
Man, I really.
told of you's coming. Please enter. All of you, as the guard brings the glaive in close, and he just darts his eyes around.
Griffin stands there dumbfounded.
I don't see Griffin.
What?
I don't see Griffin.
Griffin standing
Yeah,
at the
that's
top
because
chatting.
Oh,
yeah, we're doing a vertical human centipede.
ew.
Bro. Bad Griffin.
What?
Okay, can we
Blue's at
kill
the top, by
Griffin?
the way, if you care.
Why is it so dark in here?
Wow, it's almost like it's a crypt.
Yeah, but there's 100 people here. Why is there no light?
Have you ever heard of
Like,
you ever heard of stealth?
Whoa. There's some
That
light.
was
I
some
thought-
dark vision, anyways.
I know, imagine
Yeah.
not having dark vision. God.
Oh, I'm
Basic.
sorry.
fucking robot
I,
that can't see in the dark.
I don't play a race with dark vision, and all of a sudden I'm the problem.
I hate you because you're Warforged. We hate you because you can't see in the dark.
Yeah, it's
Man, I really
Wow.
hope that none of the people in this like crypt or anything are like refugees, or like travelers from Candlekeep that came to Elturel, because they're just gonna show up and like, oh, this fucking guy, who sent him?
the woman looks forth. Ah, Hellrider. Some good news. And who are you, lovely folk?
There we go.
Dr. Rupert Mudka.
Opal. Wait, where's this woman?
The woman all the way over here.
Oh, there.
I can see her. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to see some familiar fighting faces. I'm Faria. With all of the priests gone, I am the highest ranking cleric here now. So, what brings you here exactly?
That small little laugh gave me PTSD flashback to a cartoon character whose name I shall not pronounce.
Well, we're trying to figure out how to fix your situation, at the very least. Primarily, also find what was his name, Corby?
Evangard.
Oh,
Yes, that man.
he went to the Grand Cemetery.
Aye.
There is said to be the helm of Thorm there. He believes it will help in our issues.
A magic item? What does it do?
I am unaware myself. For an item of celestial power would surely drive one mad. But he did not heed these warnings and left off seek this item. He was due back a while ago. And look, you're going to say something, Rupert. Spit it out.
I'm just thinking, sorry.
Tom?
Corby whispers to Opal, "I think you went to the wrong place, and that's what's in that sarcophagi you found."
You think Ravengard walked into a closed sarcophagus?
He went to the wrong place.
Wrong place, as in.
You seem to believe there's something in that magically locked.
Well, sarcophagus
Sarcophagi.
aren't locked with magic for no reason, so.
Maybe the helm's there, and he went to the wrong place.
A magical helm, I would have noticed. No. I only picked up the abjuration of the magical lock, I believe.
Oh, so you do believe it was magically locked? I was right.
From what the others told me, from what we could tell, yes.
Cool.
Didn't
Does your
you-
spell penetrate everything then?
I don't know. I don't use it that much. I just know it tells me where something is that is magic and there's school. I kind of have to figure out as I go along. Same with this sword. And she kind of taps it. It tells me it's transmutation. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know what I can do with it.
Is that the key to the
What?
sarcophagi?
Put that back where you found it.
Why?
Because that belongs to our city, and not some filthy grave robber taking what is not theirs in our most dire time of need.
Percival leans into Rupert's ear. It was not archaeology.
I'm gonna whisper back to Percival. Seems like we're not the dominant ones.
You wish to take that which you believe is yours, then she thrusts forth a book. Pledge yourself to our city. Then you may have some form of claim upon the unknown hero's sword.
I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck.
Hey, go ahead, mate. Join the Jonestown cult.
No, I was thinking in the worst direction. I mean, the fucking dice decided.
This is a cleric, by the way, people. Cleric first.
She's gonna lose
True.
all of her spells tomorrow.
Well, no, it's gonna go in a worse direction. Because... fuck, no, I need a charisma check. Oh, nat 20. Okay, we're gonna do the smart thing.
Just roll until you get what you want.
No,
I don't see how charisma fits into this. So if you could tell me how
No.
charisma fits in, that would be great.
This is to just check if I would be smart enough to say the right thing or just entirely say something stupid. What did she offer exactly? I didn't entirely catch it.
She told you to swear an oath to the city upon the book.
And what would this oath entail?
You
Awkward
would
silence.
become Elturellian. You would be registered in the city, and thus you would have some form of claim to the sword of the unknown hero.
Don't we have an Elturellian right next to us?
You do.
I'm just carrying the sword because I wanted to. I don't.
Yeah, that's
need
fair.
it. I'm trying to think of like.
Can I look at the... she's holding out?
Yep. I actually have an image for you.
Because was in the box, that demon box thing, Farcival's mentor or friend opened us. Vera.
Yeah.
Wasn't a list of people who had sworn service to Elturel and then Zariel?
The wording of what you're saying and what I know requires me to reread.
Unrelated, but as this deal is being offered, well, Awakened Mind would work on Warforged, right? Or would
Yes.
it
I would assume
not?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it wouldn't.
Warforged are actually living beings.
I figured,
Sadly.
but I didn't know how that whole worked. You can just hear, it's okay.
This is-
Either we save this place and you're a hero, or there's no city to be bound to anymore.
Because isn't
I
that why the
respond?
whole city was taken? Because they were sworn to Zariel.
I'm gonna make a Rupert roll. Damn it.
It's been less than 24 hours. So I'll give you the wording as you recall back. I acknowledge that all the lands falling under the companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. I further recognise the disposition will last for 50 years, after which the companion will return whence it came, taking Elturel and all its oath-bound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. This is my pledge, everlasting. Even gave you in the voice, you remembered that good.
Yeah, I think Corby would parrot that in Silvera's voice, in that exact same thing.
Opal thinks for a second, hears what Tarsvo has to say. There seems to be a misunderstanding. I did not take this sword for myself. I merely
Took the sword.
carried it with me.
Took the sword.
Yes, if you want to call it that. I carry it with me for in case we need any form of protection, seeing as it's dangerous out there. And she kind of like puts her arms on. Is that Raya? Do I pronounce it right?
Rhea, yeah.
Rhea. As you see, Rhea is with us, and she is a what the fuck? Is a Elturelian as well. So if it would put your mind at ease, I can give the sword to her, and she can carry out her duty.
Did she pick up the sword? Rhea, did you
No, it
pick
was
up
Opal.
the sword? No.
I did not know the significance of the sword, so.
Then either put it back or be one of us Elturelians.
Are there any drawbacks to become an Elturelian?
Do all the children just go, one of us, one of us?
The lights start
They
flickering,
start-
the guards
Yeah.
start bashing.
Oh god, it's the children of the corn.
Barring the fields of undead. Well, Elturel is quite a nice city outside of its current
When it's not on fire.
predicament. Bingo.
Well, while you are debating about your blade, I'm going to go see how I can help your people. Rupert, I'm just going to spend the time you guys are talking, basically doctoring.
Yeah, give me 2 checks at disadvantage for whatever you're doing, so like doctory shit, medicine shit, getting information, charisma, persuasion, all that jazz. 2 at disadvantage whenever it sits you, bud.
Wait, why a disadvantage?
Because this is usually something you do over a long period of time. Like 3 days worth of time.
Then, I guess I'm just...
There's no negative.
arguing...
There's no negative.
I was gonna... Oh, I was just gonna say I was gonna argue investigation to, like, examine and stuff.
Again, it's 2 choices, 2 rolls of your choice for whatever you want to do.
Okay.
They are just a disadvantage for lower number. Ruby, you've rolled a private dice. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna take out the sword and hand it back. Can I give it to you, or am I required to return it myself?
She takes it off you.
Cool.
Put it back.
It has transmutation magic just on it, so just so you know.
How do you think we clean it?
So you don't. Okay. No. Yeah.
He looks around and once more touches the book herself. If you wish to find Ravengard, then she kind of takes a step forward to the font right here, and she's like a little button. You watch that it seems to out. You see rather a large hole, but 10-foot deep that leads to a tunnel that seems to head all the way
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that.
He went that way.
Is the possibility we can stay the night here, rest up a bit, and then follow Raven Guard?
Yes. No reason why. More defenders, the better, I suppose. You know, it's just two guards seem to push the font back into place with relative ease as you hear this click.
Opal turns to the rest of the party. Rest here?
Gives me more time to examine the folk.
Grifften looks at you dumbfounded.
This is a thing, isn't it?
Can I turn to Grifften and basically mime sleep? You know, like clasp hands together on my head and make sleep noises to Grifften.
I don't think that requires a check. I think that is a very universal thing.
Oh god.
And Gark rolls an insight check anyway for the most universal language that babies are taught. Proving that Grifften is pretty fucking thick.
He sees you put your hand next to your face and looks at you a little worried. Then proceeds to slap you.
Ow! Jaqen, tell him we're resting.
Jaqen looks at you dumbfounded.
What the fuck?
Oh, to the man?
Q would obviously turn and let you know in undercommon that we're resting now.
What do you mean, obviously?
Because
you don't know
he's...
Q like I do.
No, Ruby and I have known Q much longer.
We've explored each other's bodies, I'll let you know.
Ooh.
And
What?
so have Rupert and Farcival. What's it to you? They were stuck in a closet together.
And they know each other's better.
Yeah, it's for anatomical studies. I'm a doctor after all.
Yeah.
Oh. Twisted,
I'm so sorry.
Twisted bollock in a tiefling is a lot different than it is on a human.
Are we taking a long rest then, or a short rest?
Long.
Well, I wasn't asking you, mate, but...
It can be either or. This is what would very much be classed as a safe area. It would be entirely up to yourselves.
I vote long rest, because I need spell slots.
Yeah, that's why I suggested it. I'm down to 1 first level spell slot.
I think
Plus,
we
I get to
can use a break.
A brick?
Plus, I still need to show Corby I have a medical license.
We've heard some of the stuff you've said, even we're starting to doubt it.
Hey, my personality is completely separate to me as a doctor.
You're like House if he
Besides,
lost
all
his
the
medical license.
Besides,
Don't
all the
bring my
bad
baby
stuff,
girl into this.
besides, all the bad stuff only happens to Rupert. Don't worry.
So you're just a harmacist instead of a pharmacist.
I'm a sole pharmacist.
Leave my Gregory house out of this. He's innocent. He's done nothing
That
wrong
was-
in his entire life.
So you're a 14-year-old girl.
Whoa!
Your 42-year-old baby girl.
Too far to fall, maybe.
I will say, if you feel this area is safe enough to take long or short rest, and given the guard presence, however minimal, you reckon it'd be a very, very undisturbed night's sleep. If you wish
I don't
to.
even sleep, so, you know.
I will drown you in a vat of blood.
I'm a Warforged, I can't drown.
Hey, Scottish for the...
I will drown you in the river Styx. You drown in the river Styx.
Hey, if you're doing that, can you take the shield with you?
Sure.
But Scottish, since you said the long rest is taking, and based on what you said earlier, can I do some actual, like, proper medical examinations?
You do some proper medical examinations, I'm going to tinkle like a princess.
Alright. Godspeed.
Shout at me, remember? I can still hear you.
What?
But it's funnier. I almost immediately started again.
Rupert is a doctor, but he needs a doctor. He needs a psychologist. I think if Rupert was medicated, half of his problems wouldn't exist. I think Rupert needs some Prozac.
Oh. No, he needs the. Wait, what's an ADHD medication?
Adderall.
Need the
He needs Adderall.
Well,
I used to be an Adderall. But it didn't work. They can't fix me.
I recently started. I don't know what it's called. In English.
Oh, good talk.
Yeah. No,
Would you like my message?
What?
I said Tarsable message.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh,
Look.
Hold up. Dun, 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 dun.
You know, you could say, instead of a harmicist, Rupert's a self-harmicist.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're a 14-year-old girl.
No, not like that. As in, all the bad experiments he saves for himself.
I don't know. I
Why
don't
do you think he has
understand
fucked up hands and
I don't think
Asimov
you
powers?
I don't think you understand the extent to which a 14-year-old girl will go. Alright?
Besides,
Yeah.
look, Rupert is insane, but not My Chemical Romance insane.
I leave my man Gerard way
That's
out of this.
Parsifal's territory.
Hey! I'll have you know I have a very well executed playlist designated
When
for
you
Parsifal, and none of it
were
is emo rock.
A young boy, your father.
What songs are even on his playlist? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I made one. Or did I make one? I did. What's on his playlist?
Most
How
of
do you know
Rupert's
that?
playlist is just shitty AI covers from the medic.
I'll have you know that Parsival's playlist has Elton John and David Bowie on it, so...
That doesn't surprise me. They're both gay, aren't they?
You took the words right out my fucking mouth.
David Bowie wasn't.
Oh,
He was very-
he's flamboyant.
He was
Yeah,
androgynous.
He was
Queer
very...
A queer icon,
Yeah.
but he wasn't gay himself.
Okay, so he's very flamboyant.
so,
Sure.
I will say, Rupert, you done your checks. I'd say I'd give you an average, but an average of 5 plus 5 is still 5.
That was from earlier when I was doing the conversation.
Apologies, I'm eating dinner. I know, right? What is it you wish to do in this time? As you are all preparing for a nice, I want to say nice night in, but like, you know, a crowded
Could I go
night in
back-
the FEMA camp.
I go back and maybe try and fix the panel a bit better
Sure. Yeah.
at the magical hand.
Opal's
Uh,
playlist is just Thunder by Imagine Dragons on repeat, like 50 times.
But so with all ease, with all ease, you go back to the area to fix the panel. Do a little sneak up, as you do. You notice that there does seem to be a small contingent of hellhounds sniffing around the area. The great thing about the undead is their sense of smell is basically gone, but instincts kick in, you know? It's you. Give me a sleight of hand, that's the word I'm looking for. I was going to say give me a stealth check to pull something.
I would. Will use my inspiration.
With ease, as you notice this is going on, and you're able to grab both ends of it up. As you are. You very slowly start moving on the lever to lift the hand. The dog's none the wiser. As you lift the sheet of metal back on just enough. As you bring your hand in and give it a little trepidatious hold. Immediately use that innate magic of yours to... You are confident that the door is very, very much securely held in place. As it all locks in, you do see a small panel on the side, stone that seems to click out of place as well, out just a little bit. You reckon there's got to be a switch to open it from the inside?
I'll just stay where I am for 5 or 10 minutes to make sure that thing comes in, and then head back to the rest.
Yeah. Well, say, you do hear the clicking of the dog's nails, but you then hear the it sounds like a heavy, potentially 3-legged creature walking into the area. No, Gark, it's not Grifften.
What
That match Amerigon.
What was that, Tom?
That match Amerigon. With 2 legs and like a halberd thing.
It could be. You've watched them. You've observed their cadence. It could be a Maragon. It could be some other creature with a large polearm-like weapon. But you've seen a Maragon in here prior. You saw a Maragon in the streets. It's a well-educated guess.
A Maragon in the sheets?
Hasn't.
A paladin in the sheets. No, wait. Streets.
You were so close.
I know.
And I'm so proud of you.
I'm just enjoying my sandwich too much.
Rupert, do your temporary hit points go away over a long rest?
The
Let me
force gun?
double check, but I thought they just... No, that's the protector.
Yep. That's the condom gun.
The force skin is a different gun.
He's embracing it now.
To my knowledge, temporary hit points go away on a long rest, do they not?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just go away anyway.
Yeah.
Mine did. I can reapply them though, like that, once the long rest is over though.
Anyone else doing anything else, or yourself, Tom, wish to do anything else in this time?
No.
Then as you sneak back, if no one else is doing anything else.
The only thing to have note is that, I mean, Farcival journals every night, like a 14-year-old girl. He keeps track of everything, and he does it with the excitement of the man that he is, which is the man with the look of a depressed English professor and the soul of a whore.
Dear diary, today Rupert looked at me. He was so hot. God, I wish he. We were in a cupboard for like 5 minutes. Oh.
Hey, Percival, what are you writing?
I like to imagine it's
Fan fiction.
to imagine that it's actually just like a summary of events and then notes at the bottom, and it's just like a strew of insults, but like they're just like observations that are like vivid enough to sound like they're insults, but they're genuinely just him noting on things.
Rupert is fucking crazy.
Opal failed to hit a sarcophagus twice. I think AI might be failing us.
Wait, what's Rupert? What's Rupert?
Despite being a doctor, Rupert has horrible bedside manner. I think he might need to get his license renewed.
What would Parsifal's and Rupert's ship name be?
Twoper.
Well, if we're going by as someone who was and still is an old Tumblr connoisseur, the thing is that ship names actually back in the day are determined by who tops and bottoms. That's how the name order is differentiated. So until we figure that out,
Okay,
oh no, it's very obvious. Rupert's the bottom.
Tupert,
very
obviously. Tupert.
Damn. That was sad. The amount of people that just agreed on that immediately.
I mean, I agreed immediately.
Damn.
Rupert was so far back in the closet, he was in the Feywild for a while.
He was so far back in the closet, he got to say hi to Tatiana.
It's fine.
But
It's fine. Neither of them know what they're doing anyways.
this is all awake after a very nice, peaceful night. Rupert, I will say that you burnt the rest of your spell slots, helping people the best you can. So you all notice there's about 3 more dead people in the room. Funnily enough, Rupert stood next to them.
Wow.
Coincidence. But
Obviously, it was Ora's ghost.
Grifften was inhabited that night. As you awake with everyone else, you're going to see some guards start going on shift duties and such. As the cleric woman looks at you. So, anything you require before you head out?
You have a holy water.
The fonts are filled with them. You look around, there are these little crannies that look like clovers, each with 3 basins filled with water.
Well, it's a good thing I kept one of my healing potion bottles that I used so long ago. I'm gonna fill that up. Thank you.
Anyone else?
No.
Try to find the stuff where all the items are put. It's compendium, right? There we go.
Yeah, compendium DBB items.
He's a
Thank
jar,
you.
because what is an artificer without his jars?
Still a
Good
failed
joke
wizard.
I can make here.
Unrelated, my cat just gave me the most diabolical side eye.
I'm a wizard that failed college, so I went to engineering.
And somehow passed.
No, you're a wizard that signed with Radion.
I'm a gun wizard.
She pushes the little button once more to open it all up. Be careful when you get to the end. It's a long way down. She
Does anyone here know Featherfall?
she moves
No
off.
what?
No what?
No what's?
Oh, I was making a joke of, since you said that, does anyone know Featherfall?
Oh, no. Sadly not.
Alright, nobody fall.
Fall, don't trip.
Do we all go down the hole? Or is there anything else that people need beforehand?
Oh yeah, temporary hit points to everyone.
How much?
Click the thing and
So
think.
if I can just spam it, whoever's...
Not 20.
Okay, you guys get a maximum of 10.
Yeah, just a thing. There's no actual attack to it. I don't know why it gets an attack, but it does. So everyone gets
Man, I'd be so
everyone-
sad.
10 temporary hit points.
everyone gets 10 temp hits.
Yay.
Yay.
Damn, I love
Also-
Hey,
Subway.
put my ass in D&D. I'd be so sad. What?
I'm gonna add flavors of Protector Cannon. Have you ever tasted or smelled the cherry medicine doctors give you?
Yes.
I will actually jump right now if you tell me that it smells like
It
that.
smells like that.
We have beef. We have actual criminal conflict.
You still got a bit more than beef. You have chemistry.
We have the meats.
I'll say, for as you fire off the little gun, the room starts to smell like cherry.
No, not cherry. Medicine cherry. There's a difference.
Smells like cherries, but faux. You just go down the hole. Start making your way through a dark, rough-hewn tunnel. You can tell that it was once filled with water, but the whole floating city in the sky thing's definitely drained it of that. Pardon me, I do apologise.
Turns out water's really hard to find in hell.
Yeah, who knew? Eventually, so find yourselves just going through the little tunnel. So the map is absolutely fucking horrible at this, but for lack of better terminology, you find yourself here, overlooking the edge of Elturel. Nothing but Avernus wastes, as far as the eye can see. And as you take a little look out this little peaky heat hole and up, you realise the city is directly above you. And as you look down, the din of battle wages on below. As does this rather odd, thin, snake-like body of water.
We were given a map of hell in air quotes, weren't we?
Yeah, it's essentially the map of Avernus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we? Is it possible to see any like other landmarks that we could relate to the map from here?
Allow me to pull up the map and see myself. Of course it folds weird in the middle. As you look out over where you are and over on the map, you do see a small body of water. When I say small body, I mean in comparison to the large serpentine body you see right now, this is off there in the distance and then some.
If Minecraft taught me one thing, it's that no matter how small water is, you jump down there.
Let me to toggle the navigation on this, and I will do that.
Wait, is the river named? It's not the River Styx, is it? No.
You can make a religion check.
Sure. Sorry, Matt. Where the hell is? Oh, it's right there.
Who knows? River in Hell. It's got a name, probably. Probably in something that you can't understand. Probably something you can barely pronounce. But it's got a river. And what looks like this small moat that you just so happen to make off on the side of it. It doesn't seem to be connected, but it could be wrong.
I don't suppose that's the river you're looking for. I say to the shield.
Seen arrows and exclamation points, and I'm a bit scared as to what's going on, but I'm here for it.
Who? Is that the river you're looking for?
At the river, who's looking for?
The shield. I said I was talking to the shield.
Oh. Yes.
Great. Well, I'm going to go down there eventually. Soon. Right now, I don't have a safe way off this floating rock.
Jump, 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 jump.
Okay, I'm crazy, but not that crazy. Also, I don't have Featherfall in my repertoire. You can just see Rupert's arguing with the shield a bit concerningly close to the edge.
Are we able to see like this or this? that could be similar to that, or the pyramid?
You recall the phrase given to you by Elvira. That one very crucial piece of information. The man who made this map went insane doing so. You look at the map and you look out onto this wasteland. There are a few things that are there. You can't quite place it. There are volcanoes, plural, and there are towers, but as to what one relates to what and where on the map, it's really hard to tell. There are a few things that are definitely there. I just don't have that map up in front of me right now to say what is and actually isn't there, because it's not printed. I'll say I believe the volcano, or a volcano. Where's the Avernus map? There it is. This volcano here, given the thick pit of ichor around it, you can make out roughly where it is. However, there are numerous volcanoes in its place as well. I will say every time you kind of look down and look up to gauge, sometimes these volcanoes are considerably higher, sometimes they're just missing.
And the fighting, is it just like continuous over the whole plane, or is it like in batches all over the place?
Small pocketed, pitched battles, I would say. You can see them off as there are those large towers, things that we spoke of. Let me pull up the... Don't care about stat blocks. That's the story concept art that I need. There are these bad boys cutting round in places, very obvious and easy to see. And with them there are small little clusters that seem almost like swarming insects.
Rupert says almost absentmindedly, I wonder if I could rebuild that.
Hey, Chief.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna head out.
I was gonna give you a week, I'd say. Good point, since you're having to leave off. Give you a week to figure out how you're getting back up here.